the shipping docks. Is he talking about the harbor event? Right to remain silent, and then you say Caden will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, it won't be provided for you. Understand these rights as they've been read to you?
Yo, what happened, bro?
I'm sending him his list right now. I'm sending him the macros list right now and his welcoming packet. I already got his Discord.
Okay.
Oh, on the forms? All right. It says he's already in the faction channel, so we just need to get him to all set up. Mr. Sasha, I sent you the video as well to do your role step. In the list of current FTOs that you could ask for any type of training information whatsoever. By activities, do you mean mission patrols and contraband missions? Or are you talking about personal activities outside PD?
I'm not thinking like the missions, like uh, we can ask them if it's like the bus mission, your missions. That's the activity she's talking about. And remember the question that you asked about RP10? I remembered it right off the bat whenever it was happening.
I think he's talking about the daily. I think that's what he's talking about. I mean, that's the only activities I could think of.
He might be doing the macros back and forth in between Discord and here.
All right, we're gonna have to send him to the office and down to his macros over there and get clarification on what activities he's talking about.
Ask him if he's or word it by asking if he is meeting carrier uh, courier activities or bus activity or taxi activity.
I mean, you're a major general too now. You could ask him too, Rogue.
Yeah, but y'all are cutting me off. I was trying to ask.
Grab the reins and run with
But
it.
there's no space between y'all when y'all are like all trying to ask at the same time.
I already sent him everything he needs to know, so I think Rogue just has it all wrapped up here, right, Rogue?
No, I do have to legitimately bounce. I gotta start working on this playset. or continue working on the playset.
Out.
Hello, sir. Again, I spoke to you. I just requested that, I request for a supervisor. So here's our chief. He can handle and take over the situation.
Chief, what's going on, man? All right, I want the body cam of the officer that arrested my fellow colleague over here with Dark Nation. I want his body cam, and I want to know why he was arrested. Can I see that body cam? Because I made a lawful request, and if you don't give me a body cam, you're freaking putting my guy in jail for an unlawful reason. And I want to see the body cam to make sure everything was done right. That doesn't mean nothing to me, bro. You ain't my gang, bro. Like, I want to see and make sure my freaking people ain't being mistreated. I'm pretty sure once I request body cam, you're supposed to be able to provide it for me. Yo, is that legit, bro? Did you shoot this dude down? And did you have a justified reason, bro?
Why, yo, Major Jin, why are you guys searching for me in the first place? I didn't got no violation. Why were you guys searching for me just to give me violation? I don't understand. No, 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 no. No, I'm talking the officers that call for backup. I'm talking those two officers.
Come on, bro. You're chief. You should know that, bro. You're chief. You should know what your officers are doing at all times.
Bro, they
Well,
were
that might be a
following
problem.
me, bro. They were following me, and it's not like I broke any red light. Once I was going to spray, bro, there is the cop behind me. And it's not the first time this happened, bro. It's not the first time.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, but I didn't get to spray it. I did not even spray it yet. I was
Yeah.
going there. I was going there. Listen, I was going there. I don't even spray it yet. You could go there. Okay, let me tell you now. You see where I am at the place, there was no red light there. You could go there and see if you see any red light. And they did not told me I run the traffic light or something. They did not say nothing. And I didn't got no violation. So I'm wondering what was the problem. So I shoot to defend myself. No. Yes, and I said no. But if they have that body cam of me hitting a red light or something, I would like to see it. But I didn't run any red light for them to be following me. So I got afraid. I got skeptic. So, I have to shoot. I have to shoot to defend myself.
He was properly RPing. And now you're hold on, let me speak real quick. So he was properly RPing, doing his gang activities, and your officers rolled up on him, improperly arrested him for freaking doing a gang activity when all they can do is issue him. No. I'm still talking. So he issued him all he can do is issue him a violation. There is no reason for him to be in jail right now. And he was defending himself. Well, I'm not done talking. I'm not done talking. No, I'm not done talking. Let me finish talking. Let me finish talking. I ain't done talking, bro. Get your superior officer back here.
Please leave the area. This is a green. Perfect. My badge number is 137.
Throw up your badge numbers and throw up your frick. Yeah, because you're a piece of shit fucking chief like the rest of it.
You're welcome. And that is raising somebody is for a congratulatory uh time, like either promotions or birthday or wedding. Yeah, we'll do a taser, and zap.
I'm properly role playing. I'm properly playing. Well, we pulled up to the scene and the guy wasn't throwing up no macros in a white zone. It was Tevin, and I'm not sure who his 1012 was.
With Devin? Oh yeah, I was. I do believe like he was like on the wrong side of the road and was just trying to do like a simple pullover, and then he ran, and then he went to the shipping yard, and then he started open firing on us.
Tevin's right behind you. Yeah, I was about to jail his ass for. I was about to jail his ass for the 3.2 and 1.7 if he wouldn't have left. I mean, especially after being disrespectful with you and then telling us to get you back. Like, that's not how this works. And then you requesting our body cam. Civilians don't request police body cams. You can put in a ticket, and then that faction admins will request body cams or chief.
Copy that.
Exactly. Exactly. And not only that, he's up there, bitching, complaining about, not, that he's up there properly role playing as a gang member. Well, if you're properly role playing in the white zone, you would have been using your macros to shoot in defense. Yep, that's 95 minutes in jail, automatic. It's crazy because it's actually worse than shooting a person in a green zone. Yeah, absolutely. Yep, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
He
Exactly.
hopped in the car and started shooting at me and Devin. No macros at all. Yeah, Devin got it all on his. So yeah, Devin got all that shit. I got like pieces of it, but not all of it. All right, one sec.
Yeah, I know that we've had people in the past before doing that exact same thing. They'll go right up to the officer that arrested him. I want your body cam, send it to my Discord, this, that, and the third. And then next thing you know, that officer's getting in trouble for certain things or whatever. And it's not even solely around whatever that person's claim was. But yeah, I know that it got to a point that admins were like, all right, look, you don't send body cams to any of the civilians. If the civilians have a complaint, they need to have a body cam. Submit the body cam, and then we'll come in and we'll request for your body cam or have DFGs and chief request for it. Exactly. I mean, what officer do you know that you can go up to and ask them for their body cam? I mean, yes, there are certain places that you could potentially find that information, but I mean, like you have to be able to get those body cams one even cleared before any civilian can receive it.
Well, if you look at it in a certain way, yeah, the admins are technically our lawyers and judges and jury. So if a civilian wants to request body cam, they have to ask an admin and go through the legal uh, channels for us to provide that. That's how they do it in real life as well.
No, absolutely not. And that's why I was like, no, you're not going to sit here and keep talking to the chief like that. I mean, we'll go ahead and jail you for the 3.2 and 1.7 if you have no other business being here.
have an admin Bodycam.
Well, they'll probably they'll make the complaint that we can't interfere with the role play because they're making a complaint.
Copy that.
Precisely.
Correct. I don't even know where the other dude came from. Meaning I guess, what was that? His gang supervisor leader. That's what it is.
Wasn't even the same gang. That's the point. That's the thing.
We were literally right there on the corner of the PDG when that guy logged out on us too. So I didn't put any violations on him. So all the everything that he was jailed for was jailed because of the state violations.
It was a legitimate charge. It was Foxtrot did it right to the T.
Anyways, Chief, I sent you the Discord and put in the. Wait, hold on. You would drive semis? I'm going to school right now to work on them. Yeah. Although I live in Minnesota, so and the only place I'll move to is really Montana or Texas. Oh yeah.
Go to
Oklahoma.
Sherman. Sherman.
I have family in Kansas, so that's the thing. I don't know where in the complaint or like where to put the complaints, like what section of the Discord.
Stand by. I got to bounce out of the game, but I'll throw you my Discord, add me, and then I'll send you a link, and I'll guide you from Discord.